Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've done a favorites video. And let me just say I have a lot of favorites for you because I haven't done this in a while. But this is gonna be my January favorites, kind of like a 2018 things I've been loving thus far. My hair is short, my extensions are out, I'm back to my true self. It was a fun run, but it's over now. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the favorites. Okay, so I feel like I have so much beauty that I have discovered that I am in love with. So let's just hop into beauty first and we'll kind of just work our way through. And I will link everything down below for you guys because you're gonna want to shop this right now if you are an oily person like me and you've never been able to find a moisturizer that actually mattifies you while hydrating you. So this is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with willow herb. This stuff is life-changing. I've repurchased so many times. I'm so in love with it. So I use this morning and night. So I have always been very oily. I'm acne prone. And it's always really hard for me to find a good moisturizer because I want to like take care of my skin, but most moisturizers leave me really oily or break me out. So this is a life changer for me. Huge game changer. So when you put it on, it really just gives you this really dried down, soft, velvety finish. Like it just feels like your own skin. That's why I really like their Original Skin line. This is none of this is sponsored. It sounds like it is, but I really just love it. It works so well. And once it's dried down, like it actually dries down and it just feels like your skin. So you know you're getting some moisture in there, but it leaves you feeling not like wet. So they also have the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with willow herb as well. So I really love this as well. I've been using it like every day for maybe 3 weeks now, maybe 2 weeks, but I love this stuff. It has a tiny hint of color to it, but it doesn't really show on the skin, but it makes my makeup last so long. It really smooths my pores. And it's really cooling when you put it on. It's like actually very cold and I kind of love how it feels. So very cooling on the skin. This stuff is awesome and I think it would work for pretty much any skin type. It's not like super drying or super hydrating. It's like right in the middle, that perfect balance. So sticking with skincare for just a minute, I bought this Lush mask back I think in December when Alan and I went to the mall. I can't remember, we were Christmas shopping, but I bought this for myself. So this is the Lush FOMO mask. So I love this so much. It's a jelly face mask and it turns down the redness it turns the redness dial way down. So like I said, I'm acne prone, I'm really red. My whole family just has like kind of redness on their skin. So I did this back in a Vlogmas vlog and I was kind of amazed because when I took it off, we all kind of were like, wow, like it actually did tone down my redness. So this would be great to do in the morning before you go out if you're not gonna wear makeup that day or you want it to be less red under your makeup. This really, really tones down redness, so I was really impressed by that. Another skincare favorite is this Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. I think this is kind of a love or hate thing. I know I've heard some people be like, it doesn't work, it's overpriced. It works for me. I'm actually really impressed by it. So it looks like this. It's kind of shaken up right now though because I have been moving it around. But at the end of the day, when it's on your you know, counter or whatever, all of the pink solution, you know, goes to the very bottom and settles, and then the rest is clear. So what you're supposed to do, just so you know, because when I first got it, I didn't read the directions and I like would shake it, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to take a Q-tip and dip it down into the pink solution, like it gets kind of like clayish at the bottom. So don't shake it, just dip it down into the solution and then dab it overnight before bed. It really dries out pimples like really, really well. So if I ever have one that's like just really massive and it just needs to be like, you know, when pimples kind of just feel like juicy in a bad way and they need to be dried up, this really, really helps. It is pricey though. This was $17 at Urban Outfitters, but I mean, it's like barely gone and I've had it for, you know, a couple months now. So I really like this stuff. It's worth a try in my opinion if you find that you need like a good spot treatment and nothing's really worked for you. I would recommend. So I don't know if it's just me, but this happens to me every winter. My hands and feet tend to get really dry. So I bought this on Amazon. I've seen this before at like Target and stuff. It's the Amopay like foot scrubber. basically it's just like this rotating, you probably have seen this, I'm not gonna like demonstrate it, but it's like, it's a rotating foot scrubber. So what is this called? There's like a name for it. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It feels like sandpaper. It's like, it's just this, it rolls and it takes all the dead skin off your feet. If you have dry feet, especially in the winter time, this stuff, this is amazing. Like, I love this so much. I wish I bought it earlier. And then I'll follow up with the Heel Genius from Soap and Glory. I love this stuff. I love their hand food. I love Soap and Glory. So you'll put this on, put socks on, and you'll wake up in the morning, your feet will be like the softest they've ever been. So some people hate feet, I know, but it's just a little hack if you have dry feet. Okay, so let's hop into makeup. I did already talk about primer, but anyway, so I, over the last, I think, few weeks, I went to Sephora and I got a Fenty Beauty makeover there. It was so great. Like, one of the specialists from Fenty Beauty, like, hooked it up and educated me, and it was really informative and awesome. So I ended up picking up this Fenty Beauty sponge, and it's really, really good. It's all I've been using since I got it. Like, I think it takes over the Beauty Blender, it takes over my Real Techniques. I honestly like this one the most. I don't know what it is about the texture of this. It feels almost even more airy and light and soft than the Beauty Blender, which I didn't even think was possible. I love this, and I love how it has a slant so you can get up in there and bake, cut your contour. You can do so much with it. I just love it. I love this. I don't know what it is about it, but it's my new favorite beauty sponge. Been using it every day. And for baking, speaking of baking with that, I got the Patrick Star Set Powder from MAC. It took me forever to find it because it was really, really popular. It was sold out at MAC, Ulta, I don't know where else, but I ended up finding it online at Macy's. So they do sell MAC at Macy's, so that's always good to know. And I love this stuff. It's great for baking, great for setting your face. If you're a fan of the Airspun, you're gonna like this. To be honest, I find them very similar, but that's great because I like Airspun, but you know, I'm happy to support Patrick Star. So it's really, really good. It keeps you matte all day. It's great for baking as well. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this powder. So if you haven't noticed, my cheeks are kind of popping right now. I have been completely obsessed with blush lately. Like, I don't know if it's just like the winter time that makes me just want to feel really blushy and fresh, but I just feel like it gives you a really pretty glow. So I have been mixing these two blushes from Bare Minerals. They're the Gen Nude collection, and it's the color Call My Blush and that Peach Though. So I just really love a strong, pretty blush, and it's been such a favorite lately. So I really like mixing like a rosy color and a peachy color. They just look super pretty together. And these blushes are so good. I did get sent these in a PR package, and I fell completely in love. Like, I'm gonna save some of them for a giveaway to you guys, but oh, they're such good blushes. It's very rare that I find a blush and I'm like in love with it, because I feel like, blush is blush, but like, no, not anymore. These are so good. And another thing that I've been doing for blush, which is kind of different, like I said, I went and got a Fenty Beauty makeover. So she ended up using this color on me because we were talking about cheeks, and we had said we like a juicy cheek. And I ended up buying this. It's the Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. So this is meant, I think, for like deeper skin tones, but I really love it as a blush on myself. So it has the matte highlighter and then the shimmery highlighter. The shimmery highlighter is definitely like a little bit deeper, but it kind of works when I have like more of a tan. So I'll bring this to Florida. And the matte highlighter side, it works really well as like a glowy blush. I love using this as blush on myself. I just think it is so pretty. I have like 3 different colors of this, one for highlighting, one for blush, one for like a middle ground. So I've just been super, super in love with everything Fenty. So I think, did I put this in my waterline today? I think I did. I can't remember. I love this. I picked it up from NYX. It's the Faux White, I think it's baby powder. It's the color called baby powder, and I've been putting it in my inner waterline for the last few weeks as well. So this one's really cool because it's actually, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's got the tiniest tint of blue. So these are all the faux white colors, so they have like a little bit of a tint in each one, but it makes your eyes look so bright and awake, and I just love that it has a little tint of color. So NYX is always a favorite. Ooh. I went back to one of my favorite mascaras, and I'm so mad that I ever fell out of love with it. I never did, but I forgot to buy another one, and I love it so much. Guys, This is the best mascara. Every time I talk to someone who finally gave this a try, there's always dust in the air. Not dust, like fuzzies. Everyone falls in love with this. It's the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I don't know what it is about it. That's how excited it makes me. I don't know if it's the bristles or the formula. The brush just looks so ordinary, but it works so well. Every time you see me not wearing lashes, it's probably because I'm wearing this mascara. It just pulls them so long and it makes them so thick. You can layer it on and it won't get clumpy. Oh, so good. Please buy it. So I have a couple of favorite lip products. I've been really loving like rosy colors for this time of year. In the winter, I always go for kind of a rosy color against my like standard, you know, nude color. But I also got in that PR package from Bare Minerals, their Gen Nude glosses, and I'm obsessed with their glosses. I mentioned it in, I think, the vlog or Snapchat or something, but these are so great. If you want a gloss that's not like super sticky, but it gives you full pigmented color, like longevity, like you can wear it for a long time, these are the ones. Like you put it on and it's just so pigmented and it's so creamy and rich. So this is the color called Darling. But they have a lot of shades. So they're all kind of nude. The whole line of the Bare Minerals Gen Nude is nude colors, but they're all a little bit different. There's something for every complexion. There's something, you know, for if you want to be a little bit more vibrant but still stay nude, or more subtle. So there's just so much. It's such an Alex line because I love nude. So I hope you guys can try some of these lip glosses if you want a good gloss, because I never wear gloss. Like, I'm not a gloss fan, but these I have been wearing a lot. So liquid lipstick. I finally tried an Anastasia liquid lipstick, and I know you're probably like, what? Oh, this was your first time trying it? What? It was. I finally got to try an Anastasia liquid lipstick. I have so many favorites. I just never tend to branch out, which is a problem because this is like so popular. But this is the shade Dusty Rose, and it's just like a nice classic, you know, rosy mauve color. Perfect for winter time, but I really like the formula of these. Like I said, it was my first time trying it. And I really like how they feel. They wear well. They're definitely transfer proof. Once they dry on the lips, they do not transfer. But they can get a little bit drying, but not enough where they get like crusty and flake off. It's kind of like that perfect amount of matte while staying transfer proof. And then lastly, I have this from Hourglass. I don't know why I keep it in the packaging here, but it's the Confession Refillable Lipstick Set. So I really love this. I wear it all the time. I don't know why it looks like I don't. So it comes in this packaging here. So it's this really gorgeous, like, pointed end gold. It's very heavy as well, so it feels really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a fancy pen that like your grandparents would have. So it comes like this, and the shade that's in here is called My One Desire, and it's a really pretty creamy rose. So it's not matte, it's like a nice cream lipstick, and it's refillable, which I love. So it comes with 2 other shades, so you can just refill them in there. This one is called You Are My Blank, and it's more like of a dark rose, a little bit more nude. And then True Love Means Blank, and it's like a pinky color. I think I just broke that one. Okay, struggling. But it's a really cool set, and I love that it's refillable and you can buy different colors. And then you'll always have like this super cool packaging. You don't have to keep buying new ones. You can just, you know, replace them, because this is like so cool. I wish you could feel how like heavy and fun it is. It just feels fancy. So the eye palette that I have been loving and I'm wearing now and I wear every day is the Urban Decay collaboration with Kristen Leanne palette. It's the Daydream eyeshadow palette, and it's just so pretty. It's just got all these really soft colors. It's taupe, it's peach, it's a soft white, and a chocolatey brown. It's a perfect palette. It has a little mirror and brush. I'm not a fan of the brushes, but I really love the colors. I wear this almost every day. I did do a video on this. It's the video of the full face of first impressions that I use this in. If you want to see a really peachy, soft tutorial, I just love this palette. It's so good, and it's small, but I feel like it's actually very eclectic and you can do a lot with it. And I just have a couple random favorites at the end here. So I bought this last month, and as you can tell, I've definitely been getting good use out of it. It's the Way Hair Care Oil, and I love it. I love this hair oil so much. It's really kept my hair in really good shape throughout the extensions, taking them out. It always just gives a really beautiful sheen to the hair, and it just gives a lot of hydration and moisture. I put it on both when it's damp and when it's dry after I style it. So when it's damp, I'll just put in like maybe 2 pumps of it. I don't go too crazy. And then I put in like 1 pump when it's dry, just like through, you know, the mid shafts to the ends, just to give it some hydration. And it stays so soft, because you know my hair should be like falling out with all I do to it, but it's actually very healthy. So good products will do that for you. And then lastly, we have cuticle oil, because like I said, my hands and feet have been so dry, passionate. I'm passionate. This one came in BoxyCharm like months ago, and I'm still using it. I use it all the time. It's the cuticle lavender oil from Deco Miami. So this stuff is great. Any cuticle oil I'm sure is great. I really like the scent of this one though, the lavender. I put this on my cuticles while I'm like doing emails or editing, so like, you know, my hands aren't messing around, like not touching anything. And it makes your cuticles so hydrated. It gets rid of like the look of hangnails and dryness. It's crazy. When I put this on, it makes it look like you have a fresh manicure. I don't know what it is. Like, just try cuticle oil. You'll be shocked at how much better your hands look. It's weird. It just makes your whole hand look prettier. So I love this. You know, I'll leave it in for like 10 minutes, and then I'll kind of just massage it into my, you know, nail bed and around the skin and stuff. But it works so well. I love. And I also have a favorite set here for jewelry. I get questions on this all the time in vlogs and stuff. So I'm always wearing this ring. It's really cool. It's like basically just a bunch of little beads. And it's really like shimmery and sparkly, and I love the way it looks on. I can wear it on my thumb or my ring finger. I switch it up all the time, but I really, really love it. I also just recently picked up the matching necklace. I love it. Like, it kind of just catches the light. It's so pretty, and it's so unique because it's just got like, it's just a bunch of little gold balls. I also have the extender on there for my fat neck. No shame. We have thick necks sometimes. But I'll link down below where I got this from. It's from Miranda Fry. I watched Alex Garza. She has some jewelry from them. I don't think she has that, but I really liked it on the site, and it's really good quality. It's a little bit pricey, but the problem is I've noticed with like jewelry, when I want to wear it every single day, it's worth spending a little bit extra, just because I'll buy one from like, you know, Target or pretty much anywhere, even Amazon, and it just, because you wear it every day, it tends to just like dull, and it kind of turns like this weird grayish color over time. And I really like to wear the same jewelry every day. Like, I love just like simple little pieces every day. So I liked spending a little bit more, because it's been staying like beautiful quality. Like, it's still super shiny and gorgeous. Another random favorite, I mentioned this at the beginning of the year, that I'm gonna be full of gratitude this year, and I really want to just stay thankful and positive, and not like get in my head and, you know, forget all that I have to be, you know, thankful for. So this is my okay, fine, I'm grateful. I've read it before. I'm gonna read it again. A journal to catapult me from my default position of griping and negativity to the long-resisted stance of counting my blessings, because it turns out that focusing on the positive actually might be better for my mind, body, spirit, and in no small part because unhappiness is the gap between expectations and reality. So even though this whole gratitude thing feels like a bandwagon on the woo-woo train, the fact is that gratitude thing, that deep down, I'm ready to start looking at the roses rather than the thorns. And if you absolutely force me to admit it, I will say that I do have very much to be grateful for. So it's kind of a funny little journal here. I really love this. So every day I just write down what I'm grateful for, and like you can track your gratitude level. And you know, I'm not gonna like go off on a whole tangent here, but like I always say, my mom's really helped me, you know, learn gratitude and being thankful, because there's always something to be grateful for. You know, at the end of the day, like, I have vision, I can smell, I can taste, I have hands, I can walk, I can, you know, there's a lot that I can do that some people can't, and there's always something to be thankful for. Like, we always have something. So I'm trying to count all the little things, because those are actually really big things as well. So, you know, every night I write in here and I remind myself of all that I have to be grateful for, because there's so much, and it's really just helped my mindset. I've just been a lot more happy and more positive and more gracious. So That's fun. Anyway, sorry about that for my tangent. And lastly, like always, I throw in a fun snack that I've been loving. I do this every single favorites video, pretty much. I've been loving the Boom Chicka Pop light kettle corn. It's so good, such a good snack. Anyway, that's gonna do it for my January favorites. I feel like this might have been really long. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I had a lot to chat about with you guys. So while you're watching this, I'm actually in Florida on vacation with my mom, just having some girls' time. So I'll be doing a vlog, a long weekly vlog while I'm there, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. If you want to see my week in Florida with my mom, we're gonna have lots of fun. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because the Fearless tribe is strong. I love my Fearless family, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.